Hello, my dear friends, and welcome. My name is Vickie Hadge, and this is Even So It Is Well. Today, I'm going to share my top 5 tips for de-stressing. It has been a year, almost 2 years. Everybody's been under enormous stress, and it's taking its toll. Stress is really bad for our physical health. Stress is really bad for our emotional health. So today I'm going to share my top 5 tips. Number 1, breathe. Yeah, I know it sounds simple, doesn't it? I recently read a book called Breath by James Nestor, and it was fascinating. He went into how we're not breathing properly and how not breathing properly takes its toll on our health. Most of us breathe up here in the top third of our lungs, and a lot of us breathe through our mouths instead of our nose. And if we breathe through our nose and we take long, deep breaths, it can have almost immediate good effects on our health. When we breathe deep, we stimulate our vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve goes all over the body. And when we stimulate our vagus nerve, we feel better. So let's take a deep breath together, shall we? I try to take 10 mindful breaths at either end of my day. I bookend my day with 10 mindful breaths. I do it in the morning before I get out of bed, and then I do it again in the evening before I go to sleep. And this really has helped a lot with my stress. Just taking 10 long, deep breaths. So I encourage you to do that. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to be mindful. A lot of times as humans, we are not living in the present moment. We are worrying about what happened yesterday, the day before, last week, and we're thinking about what's coming later today, tonight, tomorrow, the next week, next year. And it takes away from our present moment. When we live back there, or we are worrying about what's coming up there, we're not here. We're not living right now. I took an 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction course, and it's based on the research of Jon Kabat-Zinn, and I'll put some links below to information about him and that course. And being mindful and living in this moment is really good for us. So I encourage you to take a moment and look around. You know, it's gorgeous this time of year, and enjoy what's happening around you. Take a moment and enjoy the people you're with, or the food that you're eating. Be really mindful of what's going on and enjoy it. Tip number 3, find your tribe. What's your tribe? Your tribe are those that support you. Your tribe is those that lift you up. Your tribe is those who will help in your time of need, and whom you will help in their time of need. It's important to figure out who your tribe is and hold them close. My tribe consists of a number of people, and even when I can't physically be with them, I'm in contact with them on a regular basis. They lift me up, they support me, we enjoy quite a few shenanigans together, and they improve my life overall, and they definitely decrease my stress. So find your tribe, love them hard, hold them close. Tip number 4, get outside. It is beautiful here today. I live in Northeast Connecticut in the United States, and we're in peak fall weather. It is just stunning. When people ask me what my favorite season is, I typically say this one. I love all 4 seasons, and I love to be outside as much as I can. I get outside every day that I can. I take a walk. I wander around the yards, my yard. My husband and I say, hey, let's go walk the back 40 when we really only own about an acre. And we walk around and we look at the gardens and we connect with one another. So I encourage you to get outside. I did a video recently on forest bathing and the good effects of being in nature and amongst the trees. And I'll put a link up above and in the description below to that. There's so much beauty in our world. The trees, water, just being amongst the animals, being away from our devices, and getting outside lends itself to exercise as well. And exercise is really good at reducing stress. It releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones, and helps us to be healthier. And we also get our vitamin D when we're outside from the sunshine. Tip number 5, take exquisite care of yourself. A friend of mine who's a lay leader at my church gave a sermon a number of years ago, and she included the term exquisite care. And she was talking about taking care of ourselves and taking care of others. And it has stuck with me all these years. Think about someone you love. It could be a partner, it could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a friend. Think of someone you love. And think about if they had a chronic illness or a disease, and you wanted to help take care of them. You would take exquisite care of them out of your love for them. I invite you to take that same mindset towards yourself. Fall in love with yourself and take exquisite care. Choose the foods that are the healthiest and are going to support you. Choose the people to be around that are going to support you. Choose activities with care. Choose activities that are going to reduce your stress. We can all get caught up in the negative things that are happening. I do it myself. I call it doom scrolling on my phone. I get caught up in the news. I get caught up in social media. I am passionate about many topics, and sometimes I get caught up in doom scrolling. And I have to remember that I need to take exquisite care. It doesn't mean that I'm not passionate, because I am. But getting caught in doom scrolling, that's not adding anything to my life except stress. So I've been more mindful of that recently, and I am taking more exquisite care of myself. There you have it, my friends. My top 5 tips for de-stressing. Breathe. Be mindful. Find your tribe. Get outside and take exquisite care. The question of the day is, what do you do to de-stress? Leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, the like icon underneath the video, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Until next time, my friends, be well.